This visit was about history, strategy, and the future of the global South. Let me tell you that story tonight, starting with the story of Ethiopia. It's a country located in the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia is a landlocked country. Its capital is the city of Addis Ababa. That's where Prime Minister Modi landed, and Ethiopia's history is quite interesting. It is one of the oldest civilizations on earth. Scientists say some of the earliest footprints of humanity were found here in this country. It is the only African nation that was never colonized. So it was a symbol of African independence. Ethiopia is home to the African Union headquarters, meaning Addis Ababa is Africa's diplomatic capital. And in 2024, Ethiopia joined the BRICS grouping. Now, this is Prime Minister Modi's first ever bilateral visit to Ethiopia, also the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister in 15 years, and the timing is also important. In 2026, India will take over the BRICS chairmanship. Ethiopia is a new BRICS member. Both countries are part of the global South, so this visit is about alignment. During the visit, Prime Minister Modi was awarded Ethiopia's highest civilian honor, the Great Honor Nishan of Ethiopia. That's what it's called. And here's the headline. Indian Prime Minister Modi is the first global leader to receive this. The visit also had a personal touch. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed personally received Prime Minister Modi at the airport. He drove him to the hotel and again drove him back to the airport. In diplomacy, such gestures speak louder than press releases. Prime Minister Modi also addressed Ethiopia's parliament. He drew parallels between Vande Mataram and Ethiopia's national anthem.
India's national song, Vande Mataram, and the Ethiopian national anthem both refer to our land as the mother. They inspire us to take pride in the heritage, culture, national beauty, and protect the motherland.
Now, here's the part most people don't know. India-Ethiopia ties are nearly 2,000 years old. Back when Europe was still figuring itself out, Indian traders were sailing across the Red Sea to Ethiopian ports. They traded spices, silk, and cotton for gold and ivory. More importantly, they traded ideas. Centuries later, Ethiopians were resisting colonial pressure, and Indians stood beside them. Indian soldiers fought in Africa during the Second World War. Indian teachers taught generations of Ethiopian students. So this visit is not about striking a new friendship, it is about renewing an old one. The two countries upgraded ties to a strategic partnership.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and I took a big step forward yesterday. We have decided to elevate our bilateral relationship to the level of a strategic partnership. We will also enhance our trade and investment cooperation as well as on defense and security matters. Honorable members, as developing countries, we have a lot to learn from and offer to each other.
India is already Ethiopia's second largest trading partner. Indian companies have invested over $5 billion there. Around 650 Indian firms operate in Ethiopia. This creates tens of thousands of local jobs. India also has also extended over $1 billion in concessional credit. This is to fund railways, electrification and industrial projects. Also, 80% of Ethiopians depend on agriculture for survival. And India knows the story too well, which is why agricultural cooperation is front and center. So is renewable energy. India plans to bring solar rooftops, off-grid power, solar pumps for farmers and energy access to remote villages. So this visit tells us three things. One, India is serious about Africa, not as a region for resources, but as an equal partner. Ethiopia sits at the crossroads of Africa, so being close to it means being close to Africa's future. That's number one. Two, India is preparing for leadership in BRICS and the Global South, which means engaging with all the stakeholders is important. And three, India is betting on long-term relationships, not transactional diplomacy. Long story short, this visit was not about optics, it was about positioning, two ancient civilizations reconnecting to shape the future. In a rapidly changing global order, quiet friendships often turn out to matter the most. And India-Ethiopia is one of those friendships.